This is a 2000-year-old intricately carved vase that depicts scenes from the Ramayana. This is a terracotta plaque from the 1st century BCE showing a family scene. You can see a couple looking at their baby son who is playing with his pets, a dog and two ducks. This is a terracotta vase carved with flying nymphs and floral motifs dating back to 2000 years. All these artifacts were unearthed from Chandraketugarh in West Bengal, about 35 kilometers from Kolkata. In the 1950s and 60s, archaeologists unearthed a rich haul of sophisticated terracotta and ivory art at Chandraketugarh. The pieces beautifully depict various aspects of life about 2300 years ago. Here is another clay vessel found in Chandraketugarh showing musicians and dancers. This beautifully carved trumpet dated to around 100 BCE shows carts, armored elephants, and scenes from daily life. This terracotta plaque from the 1st century BCE depicts the goddess Lakshmi. This is a large bone carving showing a goddess and her attendants. Chandraketugarh was an urban fortified site situated on the delta of the Ganga-Brahmaputra River system. The Vidyadhari River once flowed next to the site, making Chandraketugarh a riverine port and giving the region easy access to the Bay of Bengal. This strategic location positioned the city as a hub of trade and culture in the lower Gangetic delta. Some scholars associate the city with Ganga-Brahmaputra, a prosperous Indian kingdom mentioned in ancient Greek and Roman texts. Despite challenges like changing river courses and tidal influences, Chandraketugarh evolved into a thriving urban center with a lot of trade and commercial activities. Its golden era was between 200 BCE and 200 CE. The city maintained trade relations with foreign lands like Southeast Asia, the Mediterranean, and indirectly with the Greco-Roman world in the early days. Archaeologists had divided the occupation of Chandraketugarh into different periods. Much of the artifacts unearthed at the site represent the material culture of various dynasties like the Mauryas, Shungas, Kushanas, and Guptas. This is a male figure made from terracotta dated to around 100 BCE found at Chandraketugarh. And here is an ivory comb from Chandraketugarh dated to 2nd to 1st century BCE. A temple unearthed at the site dates to the Gupta or post-Gupta period. Today, the site of Chandraketugarh is occupied by many villages. The site covers an area of about 2 to 3 square miles and is partially encircled by a huge wall. The wall protected the settlement from the flow of tidal water and was likely also a part of a fortification. Unfortunately, much remains unknown about this site. Historians say that there is an absence of precise records related to the site, its port, and the relationship of the city complex with the commercial activities along the coastline at large. What is exactly known is that there is an abundance of diverse and high-value craftsmanship products in Chandraketugarh, which points to a sophisticated and cultured life in an ancient Indian city and trade with other regions. However, many challenges remain, including the conservation of the site and its artifacts. Hundreds of artifacts from Chandraketugarh worth millions of dollars ended up in museums and art galleries in the West thanks to the now jailed infamous smuggler Subhash Kapoor. More than 100 of these stolen artifacts have been identified and are either awaiting their return to India or have already been returned. Chandraketugarh is a reminder of Bengal's rich history and its interconnectedness with the ancient world. It's high time we work to preserve our invaluable and ancient heritage.